Tonight will likely be the exact opposite of that.
Well, and that's what happens when you get two defensive-minded teams going against each other. They don't make mistakes, they communicate at a high level, and they play with a ton of heart. I expect this to be a physical, grinded-out kind of game.
Kind of old school then.
Who doesn't love some old school?
That's right. Now, Golden State's starting five. The three great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. Draymond Green is out there with Wiggins, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in '09.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And the second free throw, good. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around. An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
Pass to Green. Wiggins with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Here's Smart. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Thompson outside. Fires the three. Rebound by Williams. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Smart goes in, lays it up, and banks it in.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Now, Poole. Outside, Green. And Curry has it in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 6.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Tatum, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Poole, the pass to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson for the triple. Rebound, Boston.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Passes it to Poole. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Smart. And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. Tatum kicks to Brown. From outside, off the mark. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Now Curry. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Smart passes to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Brown against Poole. And there's the pass to Thompson. Wiggins dishes to Thompson. The 3 from Poole. And the Warriors miss again. For Boston, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Brown, the pass to Horford. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. And some changes here for the Celtics. Grant Williams is checked in for Robert Williams. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Different look here for the Warriors. Wiseman's checked in for Draymond Green. Looney comes in for Wiggins. Kuminga's come in for Thompson. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jordan Poole. Griffin's checked in for Al Horford. Kuminga kicks to DiVincenzo. Wiseman sets a screen for DiVincenzo. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
1:31 left in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Kerr. Brown wide open, he fires. Bangs home the trifecta.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Pass to Kuminga. No good, unable to end this run. Celtics leading by 8. They double-team Brogdon. Williams with a clean look, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Pass to Wiseman. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Brogdon the pass to Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And here is Curry following Jaylen Brown's 3. Now here's Curry. 4 on the clock. There's the triple. And so it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Boston. You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca, sold-out arena. The previous 2 record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Smart, and it's Tatum in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Thompson outside. Green with a screen on Horford. Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Frank, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
Here's Tatum. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Tatum's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. Here's DiVincenzo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kicks to Kuminga. Wiggins sets a screen for Kuminga. Over Tatum. Kuminga, no good. Tatum against DiVincenzo. Tatum passes to Smart. The feed to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And here is DiVincenzo. Kuminga finds Wiggins. Wiggins, a screen on Smart. DiVincenzo passes to Wiggins.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Nice ball movement by Boston. Smart against DiVincenzo. Smart misses. Warriors trail by 14. Wiggins passes to Green. He kicks it to Kuminga. Golden State needs to get off a shot. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Celtics leading by 14. Bounce pass from Brogdon. DiVincenzo against Smart. To the inside. Here's Williams. Left side, Horford. They get it back. The shot by Williams, no good. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Green. Kicks it to Wiggins. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Looney passes to Poole. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's White. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown.
Let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Griffin's checked in for the Celtics.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Curry passes to Looney from deep. That one's not going to go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. The pass to Pritchard. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Wiggins. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Looney. The kick out to Poole. And again, no good by Golden State. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Pritchard. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. They swipe it. He dishes it to Brown. Over Wiggins. Off the mark at the outside fadeaway.
And that's really just not good.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following.
The Warriors, 11.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Al Horford has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The three great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. Boston leading by 19 points. Tatum drives in. Outside, Horford. From the arc. Draymond Green with the rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there is nothing like culture. We have talked about that culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
Brown inside the line, nails the wide-open jump shot. Brown's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Boston. Timeout called the Warriors. Warriors trail by 21. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Poole kicks to Curry. Poole with a screen for Curry. Back to Poole. Lets it go with a three. Sinks the three-pointer. Poole's got 5 points so far.
That's a fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused in on Steph.
Back to Smart. Tatum on the wing. Lets it fly. Releases from the wing and drills it. He's got 8.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Wiggins, a screen on Smart. Out to Thompson from outside the arc. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
See, it's Clay's accuracy. That makes him so hard to stop. He's a constant threat from range.
Tatum no good. Warriors trail by 17. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Count it.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
A fadeaway. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Well, RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
No, of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Smart. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Poole. Green, the screen. Curry passes to Green. Williams with the steal. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And a toolkit with every type of release. Brogdon is an elite shooter.
DiVincenzo with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Kuminga for the three. And And the Warriors miss again. Celtics leading by 18. Over in the corner, Brown. Up 3 off the mark. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Green with a screen on Brogdon. Here's Curry. Green in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Curry against Brogdon. Just 3 to shoot. From deep. A rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Boston making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. And it's White in for Brown. And then for Golden State, Wiseman's checked in for Draymond Green. And Looney subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
DiVincenzo against White. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. DiVincenzo kicks it to Looney. Thompson for 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Golden State foul.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Boston.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's Wiseman. He's guarded by Williams.
Oh, nice job by Wiseman to get some contact while in the act. Any play.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And that one's good, Griffin.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Now DiVincenzo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Out to Thompson. Buries the long-range jumper.
You just can't let Clay find any looks anywhere from the three-point line. He makes quick work from the coffin corner.
A 3 from Tatum. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Boston controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And the Celtics with possession here. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. Horford is out there with Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Tipped away. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
Brogdon with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Brogdon kicks to Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. The 10-footer. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
A very athletic play by Brown. Getting the ball inside and working his way to a high percentage shot.
Now, here's Poole. Right side Curry. Stolen by Smart. Green against Brogdon. Crafty move. That one off the back iron and out. Warriors trail by 21. Poole the pass to Curry. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Wiggins inside the line. Count it. Good. How did you react, Richard, to the changes in rules in 2021, specifically those banning non-basketball moves?
I loved it because the game has gone so far offensively that it put the defenders in such a bad spot. And so now that you're allowing for the defenders to actually play defense now, I think it's great for the game.
And